All right, we live, we live, we live. What's good? All right, you see the title. Oh, Bill Cosby is out, and I respect Bill because he stayed and stick to his guns, Mister Bill Cosby. He was like, look, I ain't forced none of these ladies to do nothing. You know, um, you know. I mean, a part of me just wished he had just went gangster with it. Look, anything I did, these ladies were all willing participants. And I think the only reason why he didn't do that is okay, because I didn't do what you saying I was doing, or he was just trying to respect the integrity of his wife because since I can remember, Bill Cosby been married. So if he did sleep with all these women and did what he did or didn't do allegedly, you're violating your marriage. So I think then to say that he would rather go to jail and not, make his wife look no worse or make the situation badder or bad no more than it is, because I know that was very embarrassing. I remember I heard his daughter on the radio, and the whole family was getting harassed and threats with calls and saying y'all better move out of Pennsylvania and everything. And she was his one of his daughters was very upset, and this is before he even got convicted. They was like, they need to give him a fair trial. And just hearing what happened was they took, a statement and used it against him when they wasn't supposed to. So this is how this been overturned. And so I'm hearing all on the radio and the news. Well, let's say the news, because the radio showing them love, the stations I listen to. But mainstream media is like, it's a disgrace. They let him out, and you know, he supposed to have did the whole 10 years, and you know, I just felt like they just wanted to discredit his name, which they did. And 2 years and a half going on three. Honestly, I thought he was going to die in jail, just from being there. But he a soldier. I'm going to tell you that straight up. And you see the title, it reminds me of when, our mayor for life, Marion Barry, when he got pinched in that sting. And, you know, it was crazy because he wasn't there to do no drugs, whether he did drugs or not. He was there trying to, you know, have relations with this young lady, who called him there and was like, "Hey, I'm in town. I'm trying to spend some time, go out to dinner," you know, and then she she set him up. I ain't gonna say the phrase, but you know, this is how this feel because they went one way to get another result. So what I'm saying is they used some kind of statement that wasn't supposed to be reused. He had immunity. So that wasn't even supposed to come up, but they did it anyway. So all involved in that scenario, he didn't get 10 years, but you took 2.5 years out this man's life when he could have been at home. And I've been hearing different sources that talk about how it went down back in the days, in the 70s, the 60s, the 50s, the hanging out at the Playboy Mansion. Allegedly, a lot of these women were regulars at the Playboy Mansion. So, yeah, ain't nobody making you do nothing when you're in that atmosphere. You're there because you down the party, whatever that consists of. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me just be clear. If he did any of these things and any of these ladies was not willing participants, okay, then, you got what you deserve. But I don't believe all these women were done wrong. I believe he probably lied to him, and was like, I'm gonna put you in my movie, I'm gonna give you a contract, I'm gonna put you in TV. He probably, gave them some game and, reneged on it, and when you drinking and having a good time, you'll say anything to do what you gotta do, to seal the deal. And that's how that go. Women be lying, men be lying. So look, at the end of the day, if you was in that atmosphere, you was down with it. You know, I think, you know, um, you know, that's just how I feel about it. But again, how I relate this to Marion Barry, he wasn't there to do no drugs. He was there to hang out with a young lady and have relations, and you know she was off to come on and do this with me and woo 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 woo, you know, and we need to really learn from that, you know, and anytime you're a public figure, you need to watch your back on all fronts because I just feel people just want to get dirt on you to hold over your head so they can extort you, so you know just like when you marry, far as I'm concerned, I feel like you need to hang around married couples because going out as a single woman or a single man, that's going to get you in trouble, especially if you drink or you party in general. You know what I'm talking about. Um, you know, when your mind get cloudy, you see everybody else having a good time, you liable to do the same thing. And you're going to forget that you're in a great relationship, with a good woman or a good man at home, and with a great lifestyle or whatever, and just for that couple of hours or a few minutes will change your world because you made the wrong decision to take that girl or that guy number, and then depending on how cloudy your mind is, you just might not go home. I done seen it happen. So, and I've been in these situations, from a time or two, just dating, not as a married man, but dating. You just, you know, it's like, and let me tell you why. In the world alone, it's like 10 women to maybe two guys. It's so easy now. You ain't even got to work hard. You know, you compliment a woman and, you know, 9 times out of 10, she gonna be trying to dance with you and hang out with you, and depending on how you talking, can you handle yourself and just really stimulate her mind and just give her a reason to be interested in you, she gonna leave with you. It's that easy, you know, because these women out here are starving for eligible men out here, because a lot of our young guys are getting locked up, killed, or they living, the lifestyle. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say it, you know. And you know, so it's a shortage of heterosexual guys, and then, when you get a guy, because the odds are so uneven, it's women putting up with, I know you got other girls, but I want my time, so I'm just saying it's just so easy to get in trouble. So if you in a committed situation or you married, when people see you, they need to see your people, whoever your significant other is. Because that's what's going to protect you from yourself. Especially if you drink or party. Now, if you ain't doing nothing when you go out, you ain't drinking, you good, ain't nothing to get you off your square. But if you somebody that throw them jumps back, yeah, because to me, like, the guys, my friends, they ain't no help. Man, start acting, you know, start acting like a beat and enjoy yourself. Ain't nobody here, you know. Stop being scared, all that. They gonna clown you and instigate. But that's what guys do. I don't know what women do, but and they think it's funny, and it is to a degree. But it ain't funny when you call your boy, yo, I just got put out. I ain't come home last night. You know, now you in divorce court. You going through all that drama. So this is what this feel like. I'm glad he home. You know, he Bill Cosby. He stood his grounds, and I'm sure he spent a pretty penny too. So let's not forget, this man caked up. So yeah, I'm sure a pretty penny went into them lawyers to be working diligently, and it took 2.5 years for them to get to this point for him to come home. So a regular Joe, yeah, you doing that 10 years, just so you know. So congratulations, Mr. Cosby, and live your days. You up in age, you know, and you know, you was a wild boy back in the day, but when you young, you reckless. When you young with money, you're dangerous to yourself a lot of times. So yeah, you know, and but they say this a lot. What you do, you know, well, might not be cool, it'll catch up with you later. So try not to be doing too much things that you're going to regret later on down the line when you ain't even that person no more. You respectable and you honorable and you dignified. And then they coming with the dirt, you know. I don't know why politicians get into politics when they know they done did all kind of stuff and these folks are gonna bring it up. Whatever you did, why? You know, it's just a matter of time. If you did anything, it's coming out. So why get into that game and have your family going through all that? Unless you just like the drama. And I really believe people like drama and attention, you know. And nowadays, drama is good for any type of public environment. You know, it could be good or bad. It just help you in whatever you're doing or whatever you're into when you're in the spotlight. It's like you go viral. You know, your name is buzzing. So, I was told and then I heard that allegedly a lot of stars start their own rumors to just get their name out there or start some kind of drama. They say allegedly 50 Cent is the king of drama, wanting to start beef or, get something stirred up with somebody because it's a project coming out and he want as much attention on it as possible. So, you know, that's actually a good move in a lot of situations, but sometimes that can go left. So you might want to watch that, you know, and yeah. So that's what I meant. It feel like Marion Barry all over again, you know. They get him for one thing, but he was dead trying to do something else. You know, Bill Cosby made a statement that supposed to have been under the umbrella of immunity, and they used that anyway to convict him. And now, 2.5 years later, they gotta overturn it. But this man spent 2.5 years of his life in jail. That could have went left. He died in there, you know. Something could have happened to him in it, you know. You know, you hear the stories about jail. Yeah, you know. So, you know, we're gonna just leave it at that. All right, I got another one coming at y'all. So stay tuned. Peace.